Good morning, Defenders. I'm Liam.
And I'm Kay.
And here are the morning announcements.
Did you forget your yearbook for 2023? Well, you can still get one. Yearbooks are $55 and you can get one from now until the end of February. You can buy your yearbook at yearbookordercenter.com, job number 21458, or see Ms. Shintrup in room 131.
Do you have a talent? Auditions for the Station Talent Show are February 8th during first block. You can see the flyers around the school for directions on how to apply for an audition.
Now here's Jasmine and Jerison trying to stump our teacher.
Where does Professor Hill want to meet Marion?
Where does he want to meet Marion? The footbridge. He wants to meet her on a footbridge for a romantic moment.
Who does Professor Hill get to sing Barbershop in the Park?
Well, that's the Barbershop Quartet. Ewert, Olin, Oliver, JC.
How many trombones are led in the big parade in Professor Hill's song?
76 trombones at the big parade.
All right. Your first question is, what lightning is named after a Dutch painter?
We actually just did this last week. My students practiced different kinds of pictures and video with lighting, and it's Rembrandt lighting. He was famous for using lighting on only half of someone's face while the other half was left in shadows to create some neat contrast.
A computer-internet relationship is often referred to as what?
In the past, I've traditionally called that a handshake. It's a different kinds of network protocols allow different devices to talk. I think they're looking for some kind of hyper-threading or a computer handshake or network handshake.
When RAM is full, instructions and data are stored on a hard drive, borrowing hard drive space. This is called what?
RAM is random access memory, which is kind of like the short-term memory in your brain, things that you only keep in there for a little while. But if it is full, the computer can sometimes use virtual memory on a hard drive to help fill that void.
The creation of sound effects by live performance in a sound recording studio. These artists perform sound effects in sync with a scene's action is...
Those would be Foley artists. Is Foley right?
Cinematography in which the camera's movements are plotted by computers so that they can be replicated by when designing the digital component of the shot is...
Oh, that's a tough one. I think it's motion control. Motion controlling. Great. Woo!
Good job.
Thank you.
In our solar system, which planet is furthest from the sun?
All right. No, I mean, in the old days, there used to be Pluto, but I think I would say Neptune.
How far from the surface is the asthenosphere?
Ooh, that's a tough one. The stenosphere. How far from the surface? I'm going to take a guess here. I would say 20 miles. You want to know kilometers, yeah? That's good because I'm a science teacher, so it should be kilometers. So I would say about 25 kilometers.
No, it is 100 to 350 kilometers below the surface. Yeah, it's a little farther. True or false? Regions on the continents that are experiencing warm climates today have generally experienced colder climates in the past and vice versa.
True.
Correct.
For your first question, name the 4 river valleys where civilization began.
There's Indus River Valley. I'm trying to think. Fertile Crescent. Oh, crap. The Nile River Valley. What is the 4th one? I taught this. It's not Amazon, but the Amazon's the only other river I can think of.
So the answer to the question was different, but I'm pretty sure you got it right. It was 1, Mesopotamia, 2, Egypt, 3, Pakistan, and 4, northern China. This book was composed of divine revelations made to the Prophet Muhammad between ca. 610 and his death in 632. The sacred text of the religion of Islam, the what?
First of all, I'm upset that you said CA instead of circa. Okay, and it's the Quran.
In 1555, the blank was signed, ending the German wars of religion and giving German princes the right to choose either Lutheranism or Catholicism as the religion of their kingdoms.
I believe it was Westphalia.
The Peace of Augsburg.
Oh my God! Westphalia was the 30 Years' War.
There are blank lines and blank spaces in the music staff.
There are 5 lines and 4 spaces in the music staff.
In the treble clef, the second ledger line above the staff is
C.
In the bass clef, the second ledger line above the staff is
E.
Stems pointing down are always attached to the blank side of the note.
To the left.
There are blank lines and blank spaces in the music staff.
5 lines and 4 spaces.
In the treble clef, the second ledger line above the staff is what?
The second ledger line above the staff in treble clef is C.
In the bass clef, the second ledger line above the staff is what?
Have to think about that one. First ledger line up above bass clef is C, so the next one would be E.
Stems pointing down are always attached to what side of the note?
It's a good one. The left side. P's and D's, not the other way around. It's always...
In the sentence, Questlove is a very good drummer, what part of speech is the word very?
Very is an adverb.
Who wrote the book The Adventures of Tom Sawyer?
Mark Twain.
Antimetable means what?
It's a form of repetition. I know it's a repetition of words. As long as you know how to use those terms and you can explain those terms, it's okay if you don't know the exact term. I know I'm correct.
What is the equation for Ohm's law?
V equals I times R.
The push or pull on an object resulting from contact with another object is blank.
Force? Yes. That was too simple.
All right. True or false? In repetitive manufacturing, the transfer lines offers a better opportunity for a robot applications than hard automation does.
Both. It depends.
both.
It depends on the task at hand. Seriously, I mean, it depends on what the line is.
He'll say false, I'll say true.
What?
All right.
What's the answer?
Right. It's true. Get out.
No, it's not true. Garrison.
Who's Garrison?
That's you. Shout out to Pullion. Yeah, we got a shout out. Why Breezy, come here. Yeah. Why Breezy? Why Breezy? Do you have any certifications here in the engineering pathway?
Man, you already know I'm CAD certified. You know what it is.
Do you know what score you got on the CAD certification test?
I got an 850.
850. Is that like the average or is that pretty good?
No, that's stellar.
It is stellar. Will you spell your name and state your name and spell your name for the camera, please?
Okay. W-B-R-E-E-Z-Y. Y Breezy.
Okay. For all you ladies out there, that's Y Breezy.
Nah, no ladies. I'm a married man.
For all you ladies and gentlemen out there, that's Y Breezy. Thank you. Out.
Stay real. For all you men out there.
Wow, maybe we should be the teachers. On February 13th, baseball will hold tryouts at 3:30 at Cellier Field.
Please see Coach Hagan personally before the 13th in room 239 during flex, and you must have an updated physical to try out. You know much about the Brothers and Sisters Club? Well, neither do we.
So here is Chris and Gabby to tell us more about it.
Brothers and Sisters Initiative is an initiative that I wanted to do a long time ago. It's a way for students that speak English and Spanish that they can actually work with the students that do not speak English, that are ELL Spanish students, but for them to actually have a partner and where they can actually get to talk and socialize.
Why did you join the Brothers and Sisters Club?
I did it just to meet new people and practice Spanish.
I joined because I wanted to help others who don't know how to speak English learn how to speak English.
Para convivir y también para aprender un poco el inglés y saber y así también para progresar un poco más el inglés, ya que no sé.
To be able to socialize a little bit more with people and to be able to better my English.
Because the Young Sister Club is a good club because you can talk with new persons and the people here is very good because they help you how to learn English more fast.
Would you recommend people to join this club and why?
Yeah, definitely. Like just to practice language skills, but also like to meet new people, and it's like counts as volunteer hours if you need those.
Sí, claro, es muy importante. Si ustedes quieren, no nadie los está obligando, pero es importante para ustedes unirse a este grupo.
Yes, of course. If you guys want to be part of this group, nobody forces you, and it will be very important for you to learn the language.
Of course, I feel like everyone should join, especially if you want to help others and actually get credit for it.
Wow, I'm really happy to know more about the Brothers and Sisters Club.
Me too. That's all for today. And have a
fabulous
Friday,
Defenders. We still have that TSA officer in the back.
Well, let's go question him.
Tell me all that you know about TSA. I don't know anything. I'll go to mission trip. No, anything but that, no. Then you better start.
TSA, aka Technology Student Association, is a program for high school students to compete in categories for engineering and IT-related competitions at regionals, states, and nationals. For all students already in TSA, competition submissions are due on February 12th for regionals. It is not too late for anyone to join for states and find something that may interest you to compete in.